Hello, I'm hoping you're having an awesome day. This will be my 11th update on my Boomer Shooter project. And this week I have focused on making new mechanics and testing out mechanics to make the gameplay more unique. So I have basically played around in my test level and trying stuff out. And without rambling too much, I will begin showing you. So here in this update I start from the first checkpoint, because you have probably seen all the other stuff if you have seen my other updates. But so here is the first different. Some spikes that goes up and down. They are not really a hassle, but it makes the downtime zone here a little more less boring. Let's say it like that. And you can see here is I put some laser there. Show it later, but you can see it here, so it foreshadows what will happen. This is basically the same. Here I put some lasers just to spice things up, and it doesn't take much to make this area, which was quite boring in the previous playthrough, a little more interesting just by placing some lasers and some spikes. And we get up here. We have this little mini puzzle. It's quite easy, as showcased with this little light here, that there's an opening here. So we can get past that. And it is significantly more fun to play than it was before. Then we go this. So we have done sometimes before. Make it as fast as possible. They have a random health, so sometimes you can just kill them with the knives and sometimes you don't. Just to make it's the same with the regular enemies. It's just something that I feel it's quite it doesn't feel good if you can count how many bullets you need to place on an enemy to kill them. For me at least, it feels a little more interesting if it's some random to it. And this is basically the same. See if we can make it. No. As you can see, this is pretty unfinished, but it is a test level after all. Here, and we can see that the color has changed on the door, which means that it's now open. Here is some new mechanic I did. It's nothing too complicated, but it's these sprinklers that you can turn on and off. I leave this on by default, so hopefully the player will connect that or how to put out the fire. So we can get this. Everything here is quite close to each other, but it's because it's a test scene. So we get to this, and this doesn't work. We need to put on the this what to call it, wall here, and get stuck. Some enemies there. We get here, and we can see that there is some broken, or a wall that can be broken. So when you get here, you will always start looking for a barrel or something, and you get some knives. Here we get to a second laser puzzle, and this one is not that much harder than the previous one, but since the previous one was simpler, this will be more of a test, and probably there will be some more advanced later on. And here we have the final wall for the water. Open so we can go out. And if we put on the wall, I have scripted so this will break to create a surprise element for the player. So here there are a lot of enemies to give kind of panic, just to make the level a little more memorable. Just when they are going to the end, something happens that they don't expect. There should be some enemies up here. The enemies can go up and down this platform if they want, so it is a little random. And we get here, and we are familiar with this, so just so the player don't go back down, there is an invisible wall here right now, so they can't be frustrated with that one. But that is basically it for this week. It's not much, but I have had some other things going on. But thanks anyway for listening, and I hope you have a continued awesome day. Cheers.